Hi there guys, so this is Darren Jones from Retro Gamer, and a few of you have been asking what I've been doing with regards to my videos, because I've been quite quiet and you've wanted to know what I've been up to. Am I still collecting stuff? Am I still doing videos? Well, I've been a bit busy, but I found time to pick up a SNES, and as you can see I've got a few games. We'll go through them quickly. One of the things is the actual machine. I really wanted to get a US machine. I know they're ugly as hell, but it's the first one I ever owned. So I've got a special fondness for it. Big purple buttons and all. It's fairly clunky, but one of the nice things about it is that if you look in here, you can take out these tabs down the side, and you can play Super Famicom games on it. So which opens up your library further. I am probably going to get it modified just for the PAL variants that are available, but I thought this is fine for an early start. I initially picked the machine up with 13 games. They're all unboxed, which is a bit of a shame, but to be fair, I'm not really that interested in keeping most of them, so I'll be looking for replacements. Ideally, I want to get everything boxed if I can, but obviously if there's prices get in the way, then we'll have to obviously consider other stuff. I always want to get Japanese boxes whenever I can, but if the instructions are too intrusive, I'll go for obviously the US alternatives, and then PAL if push comes to shove. So anyway, I'll quickly show you some of the games. These are ones that I'm unlikely to keep. Faceball, it's okay. One of the problems with Faceball though is that because it's a early 3D game, I really feel that you had to be there at the time, because I just find it's far too slow to play now, so that's probably going. This is another one that's going. Tasmania, it's okay, but I've got no time for that. Mario Party Paint, even again, it's supposed to be okay. I could probably get a mouse relatively easily, but I'm not interested, so it's going. Street Fighter 2, don't care for it. I've got Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 is a better game. I know some of you will probably disagree with that, but I couldn't care. Bye bye Street Fighter, your history. Super Scope 6, no adapter, but it's not something again that interests me, so I'll be flinging that lot back up on eBay. So the stuff that come with it, which I'm more happy about: Super Ghouls and Ghosts, great platformer. Pilot Wings, another great game. Super R-Type, not ideal, bit of slow down that, but it's still fairly decent. And I do love my shooters. Star Fox, enough said, probably the best FX game you can get. Jeramac, actually this came separately, but it was £1, I'll chuck it in. Fun platformer. Super Mario Kart, obviously, is brilliant. Pushover, not too sure about this. Never played it back in the day. My cousin is convinced me though that it's pretty good fun, so I'll stick with it. And obviously Super Star Wars. I remember sending my mum down back in, when was it? When it first came out. She paid £70. Well, I paid £70 for this on Christmas Eve. I had it completed by Boxing Day. It's a great game, but and it's just mental to think that I've got pretty much all of this for virtually the same amount. So anyway, a few other bits and bobs. I got a Super Game Boy. This is obviously for the Famicom, but it does work when I stick it in the SNES. So that's pretty cool. A few Japanese games. Super Donkey Kong. Everybody knows this is a great platformer. It's not, you lose a little bit by not having the little jokes and stuff, but the platforming's fine. F-Zero, again, superb game. It's in full English as well, so that's a bit of a bonus. Super Castlevania 4, another game which needs a new introduction, and you also don't need to understand how to play it because it's pretty straightforward. So again, I went for the Japanese version. Surprisingly, this is in English as well. You can switch between English and Japanese subtitles. Obviously, the instructions are in Japanese, but the game's straightforward. It's all in English in game, so I'm really pleased with that. And again, the Japanese box art is just gorgeous. And Contra, I was a bit annoyed with this because the actual cartridge itself is really discoloured, but the game is superb. It's arguably one of the best run and gun games of the 16-bit era. And as one of the guys of Xbox 360 pointed out to me today, he's basically Arnie from Raw Deal, so that's pretty cool. A few other bits. Let's have a look. ActRaiser, superb cross between a sim and a straightforward scroll and beat 'em up. Really nice condition as well. Obviously loads of Japanese text in the Jap version, so I've gone for the US one. Super Mario All-Stars. Now this is interesting because prices on eBay are absolutely ridiculous. To give you an example, if you look at this now and buy it now, it's going for around £15 to £20 just for the cartridge. If you actually look for it boxed, buy it now, it goes for at least 25 quid. Some people are trying to get 50 quid for it. I actually got this. It's in fairly decent condition. It's all complete. I actually paid £6.50 for it. So either I got an insanely good bargain or everything on eBay is grossly overpriced. Based on some of the auctions that I've seen ending over the last couple of weeks, I reckon it's the latter. This is a great game. Shoot 'em up. The SNES gets a raw deal because it's told it can't do shooters. Firepower 2000 and Super or Less proves them wrong. A lot of Europeans will know this as Swiv, Silkworm 4. Great shooter, and it's really good on the Super Nintendo. Now this is an interesting one. This is something that I actually discovered through emulation, and I really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd pick it up. It's obviously a Disney game. The back of the box is actually stating that it's got 40 hours of intense gameplay, which sounds an insane amount of money. It sounds an insane amount of gameplay. But I'll have a look at it and see what I think. You can't really get a Super Nintendo without buying Zelda. I've just started playing it. This will probably be the first thing I'll do a video on. Again, it's in really nice condition. A bit annoyed because I didn't realise that it was a Canadian version. Well, even though it said it was Canadian, I didn't see the small print. So you got like French on the back. So you know, I just like the cleanness of US boxes, and these look a bit cluttered. And the only other thing I picked up, well, I got a Cybernator, but that's not working, so that's going to have to go back. The other thing I picked up was this game, Wild Guns. Absolutely brilliant game. I don't tend to go for cartridges simply because, as I mentioned earlier, they're really expensive. But because box copies of this game, well, the one that's on eBay at the moment for a Japanese one is £180. Doesn't matter how good a game is, £180 is utterly insane. So this will do me, you know, if once in a blue moon a box copy comes up and it goes on auction for a regular price, I know that I'll be able to sell this for a decent amount of money anyway. But it's a brilliant game. I think I've done a video of this anyway, so check it out. It's very good. Oh, and one other one, again, Axelay. Really wanted to play this. Wasn't prepared to pay the £40–50 that all the box games are up for. Saw this cart floating around for 6 quid, so I thought, sod it, I'll have that. And again, expect a video soon. So there you go. That's my SNES collection. And obviously, if you want any videos, leave a comment, and I'll see what I can do. So this is Darren Jones from Retro Gamer Magazine, and I'll be back with more gameplay videos very soon, guys. Bye.